And now it's time for the Minute of Silence. Will you all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Twain. It's time for TwainTV. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Zazie. Today is Thursday, March 10th, 2016. Here's the latest from the studio.
ELT news to bring to you today. First, disc golf ELT should be going outside today, so if you need a jacket, bring it.
Also, Sport Movie ELT will be back in room 117, so head there.
If you have library fines, read them off during any ELT or lunch period to receive $2.50 off your total fines. See Miss Godfrey if you have any questions about reading off fines or how much you may owe.
What are you doing next week?
Rehearsal?
Well, Twain Community Night is a week away, next Thursday, March 17th. Enjoy Minute to Win It games, a poetry cafe, cakewalk, previews of Seussical, putt-putt, face painting, and more. Tickets are, well, not needed as it is free. There are some activities that cost a bit of money like the quarter toss, putt-putt, and cakewalk, but this money goes right back to help the school. So head here and bring your family and friends too. And now it's time for the birthdays.
Happy birthday to Francis and Daniela.
We hope you have a great day. Now it's time for the lunch menu.
Pasta with meat sauce and garlic toast. Grilled chicken filet on bun.
Choice of 2 vegetables, steamed green beans or tossed salad with celery. Choice of 1 fruit, fresh apples or chilled pears.
TwainTV had a chance to interview school board member Ryan McGelvin. Here are some of the clips.
What's your stance on the fake FCPS Twitter accounts?
So this, we've actually had to deal with fake Twitter accounts for several years now. We have a pretty good system. Our communications department kind of has a good relationship with Twitter because they have to contact them so often about the fake accounts. But usually we get them taken down within a few days. And I think it's unfortunate that they give people wrong information, but there's not much we can do about that.
What are some of the biggest challenges Fairfax County faces?
Well, we face quite a few different challenges. Budget is certainly one of them. And most of our challenges are actually related to budget. So, again, attracting teachers to our county is a budget-related issue because of funding. Bringing down our class sizes is a funding-related issue because in order to get more teachers, we need more funding. Most of the other issues we face, I think the school board does a good job responding to. In the past few years, we've had some issues with our discipline system. You might have heard that there were some student suicides, and we have done a big focus on mental health and things like that. We've also dealt with start times. We know that was a big decision that has confronted this community for maybe about 4 decades. So we're glad to have solved that partially, at least for high school students. So, when things arise, the school board is usually pretty good at dealing with them.
How do you feel about Fairfax County's decision to give schools only 3% more in this year's budget?
So the budget is actually one thing we're very focused on right now. As many of you have probably heard, we're looking at a deficit of about $70 million as of right now. And that's a result of a decline in state funding, and our county board of supervisors not being able to make up the funding for us. Now that might change a little in the coming weeks, we'll see. But if we are left with a $70 million shortfall in our funding, that's going to mean a lot of decreased funding for a lot of student activities. It'll mean increased student fees for things like testing and athletics and things that, when you go to high school, will be a bigger deal. And also for things like pupil placing. So if you go to one school when you're supposed to go to another school based on where you live, that'll be an additional fee. So I think all of us are very concerned about the underfunding of education and particularly what it means for the future of the county.
That's all we have for you today from the studio. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Zossie. Stay tuned for the Administrator's Corner after these messages.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook at TwainTV.
And if you missed any part of Twain TV or want to see it again, check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/TwainMSNews.
Have a transparent Thursday, Twain.
Clink!
Hey Twain, it's time for your daily joke. To prove he wasn't a chicken. Have a great day, Twain.
Good morning, Mark Twain students and staff. First announcement, all buses were here and all buses were on time. And one additional announcement. This is for our 7th grade students, our rising 8th graders. Your parents were mailed home a letter listing all of those classes and courses you signed up for. And that was there to check to make sure that you had all of the classes you needed for next year and that there was no mistakes. And so what we've asked is that tomorrow is the last day. If you have any changes you need to make, please return any and all changes tomorrow being the last day, to Student Services. You can come right in next to Miss Marino's desk and hand in any changes that need to be made so we can make sure that when you come to school as 8th graders next year, your schedule is just the way it should be. That's all, Mark Twain. Have an excellent day.